Hello, hello. Just gonna make sure that everything works before I do anything. It works. We take it. We take the. Why am I so moved over to the left? Hold on. There we go. Hi. I saw Ambi and also Flub. Hi. Sorry, 1 second. I haven't drank water. Ah. Hmm. I need to stay way more hydrated than I have been recently. But hi, I'm just vibing today. I haven't streamed in a little while, and considering I'm about to do some stream celebration stuff, I probably should. So all good, except yeah. Thank you for the hydrate. I did just drink water, but I will just drink more. But I've been chilling, spending a lot more time with friends in real life because I don't usually get to, and now that I'm back home, I'm able to. So that's great. But I feel like I just should talk about stuff because there's been a lot going on in the background. I mean, I've been playing a ton of PSO2, if you can tell that this is a new outfit, and I've been doing stuff. And also, we have a new scratch. I forgot. Hold on. I forgot we have a new... Oh, well, there's a featured already. Are you cool? Do I care about you? Model pose 2? Sure. I will look at what that is after I look at the rest of the outfits. Type 1 outfits, Omega lol. Oh, they have wedding dresses. I see. I see, I see. Perfect. Perfect for me. And this is just for Tem stuff again. And then, okay, your model poses 1 and 2. Am I just an idol? This is just an idol. Yeah. That's just, yep, yeah, you know. Oh, idol. Idol. I made a joke. I'm bad at streaming. I'm not gonna check what fan service plus is. That makes me worried. This is just an Evercoal sword, I assume? Just as a stance? That's funny. I like that we have a ready great sword for that. Are these new hairstyles at all? These were here. These were here, these were here. No. No. Still no. These were here. That's new. That's new. Oh, that's actually really pretty. Hold on. That specifically is very pretty. I will still use my other thing. That's pretty. These always existed. These always existed. Alright, nothing really that cool to me. I think Julian was interested in it, but I don't think I'm spending SG on that, considering I don't have SG. So... No. And the mission pass reset. Nice. Do we have anything cool that I would want from the mission pass at all? Whatsoever? At all? Even a little bit? All of the mission pass items look mid as fuck. That's crazy. Except for maybe the mag. The mag doesn't look that bad. Well, it does mean that I get to chill and not worry about it for a little while. And just start building resources for when I do want to do a scratch. Alright. I'm gonna do some dailies and call it a day for my PSO2 journey today. I think I'm just gonna wait to play with Julian at some point. I'm just gonna be playing a ton of games that I've been playing, by the way. I don't know if I made that clear. I'm just gonna run around and play video games. And I don't think I'm gonna stick with one for a while. So I should cook food somewhere that isn't here. But have I really been hard at work? I don't think I can call it that. I've been resting. I've been doing a lot of resting. I've been doing a lot of other stuff for work, of course. I did talk about that video that I'm working on. I actually do need a little bit more footage for that. I'm getting some panic footage today, hopefully. If I can't, maybe Thursday? And if I can't, we'll make do. We'll see. Can I have some of that resting? Of course. Just give me all of your work, and I'll remove it from the equation. Hi, Muna. Hi. Okay, I have a recipe, right? Yeah. No, you're only 8 out of 10. Why are you 8 of 10? Fuck. Alright, making food. Some of this, and, nope. Some of this, and, some of this. I already hit 10. Never mind. That's it. Damage resistance and energy. We take those. And mag. It's up here. But I've just been really messing around and just hanging out. I'm catching up with a lot of my other friends, specifically some IRL friends that I've just been talking to, casually during the school year. And now that it's summer, I'm like, hey, you know how we did that thing where we would get together? We should do that. And let me tell you, it has been so fun. I did an escape room recently. That was fun. We got through no hints with 22 minutes left. We actually were crazy about it. And like a lot of people had never done an escape room before. So our team was not expecting to make it out without some hints. But we almost made leaderboard time. Unfortunately, there were quite a few times above us, but we almost did.
Good girl.
Hi, Club. Hi. Use up all of these goddamn cherries. Holy shit. But yeah, I am... Don't soda crack. I don't have soda near me. Now I just want soda.
We're about to hold a live concert in Return City.
Cool, that means you queue, and that means that I should probably stay on, and I won't, in general. Alright, lost central enemy. In reality, I should be letting my ult take the XP on dailies, but I don't care enough right now. Besides, I'm probably gonna level my ult with some friends, when they're getting back into this game. So let's kill 50 enemies. And we call it for the day. Until Julian tells me to play PSO2. That's usually how long I play games for. Until somebody else tells me to play it. Nothing else interesting has really happened in the past, I don't know, week or so. Of course, the entire month has been filled with all of my own shit, which is, you know, stuff I'm doing with in real life and I'm dealing with and going through, but nothing, like, stream-related, because obviously, I'm just, you know, kind of picking up all of the old projects that I had and putting them back up. I'm looking into, the charity stuff, I'm looking into Manufactured Mischief, I'm looking into just a lot of writing as well. I've been trying to do a lot more writing and, experimenting a lot more on Patreon, just with, different content style and just, you know, trying some new things there. Other than that, I've just been kind of a vibe lord. Rest is just important, and it turns out there's no real substitute for it, so don't burn yourself out.
This is an emergency transmission.
I feel like there's got to be like more interesting things that I've done. I mean, most of what I've done is find a ton of games that I haven't played myself, but I've been telling myself to play on stream, and then every time I go to stream, I'm like, I don't really want to play this right now. Because, like, Tunic and Death's Door both are games like that. But Tunic and Death's Door are both basically, like, on my list of games I've wanted to play for a long time, ever since they got revealed, and they're out, and they're super exciting, and I just can't bring myself to get on to stream. Same thing with Stanley Parable. That's another one that I've been thinking about. And then a lot of other games I just really want to get a friend group for, but, like, it's kind of hard to find specifically the people who would be interested in playing it with me. I kind of want to do a 7 Days to Die playthrough at some point. That would be really fun to do on stream. That being said, that game does completely die online, or on, yeah. It completely frame drops, like, during any amount of, like, super high action, and I am frozen, and please let me out. Hi, Boston. Welcome. I will be... Oh, fuck. I will be playing Minecraft very soon, and I'll probably be streaming it. As soon as Optifine comes out. We have no clue on that. That's currently, like, 55% complete or something, they said. So, we'll see how far they get. And then... I want to do Terraria stuff, but that's a solo thing, because Team Mod Loader got updated. I'm mostly focused on the stuff going on this weekend, which I don't know how much of it I want to share. A lot of it I'm still planning, which I know is a bad sign, but it's not... It's really hard to plan with people for me, especially recently, because it's just like, I cannot fit schedules into mine. So I keep like coming over to people and being like, hey, is this good? And then like everybody gives me a different time and I don't know what to do. And it's really hard to get exactly the groups for certain games as well. That's the worst part. So only for the Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Oh yeah, you're right. Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is a good game. It's still on sale, I think, right now. I'm not sure though. It should be. But yeah, hopefully the planning should all be done by today. I DM'd a lot of the people about it, and it should be solid to do. For $8. $8 cool. That is pretty good, yeah. I just purchased the game like years ago, so I already have it. I don't think I'm gonna play it again, just because I have so many other things to do. But good game. If you haven't played it, go for it. There we go. There are weeklies to start completing, but I don't need to complete them now, because I've got an entire week. So we're good for now. And thus concludes the PSO2 segment of the stream. Let's just see how long we've been into stream. 14... Wait, no, not 14 minutes. Wait for it. 15 minutes into stream. That seems like a pretty good time, so I think I'll start wrapping up. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye, everybody. No, I didn't have the bit readied up, and also, I didn't have the menu disappeared. Oops. Imagine streaming. Couldn't be me. Okay. I am just going to look through all of my games, because I got quite a few that I'm supposed to be playing. I did want to pick up Celeste speedrunning again, but I needed to check on my controller, because my controller has been doing a couple of misinputs, which, not gonna lie, not the best for speedrunning a very precise game like Celeste. Might do some Destiny stuff, maybe, just a little bit of vibing. A little bit of how you doing, a little bit of who you what's it. For a brief moment, I have never been so confused. Why? What happened? Am I just different? Am I just not who you expected to see here? Did you tune in and then say hello thinking that you were in a VC? Oh, I was saying bye. I see. Zach, you doing anything right now? Are you busy with work or something? Oh, also, just want to check the Optifine news because I haven't checked it today. Nah, nothing yet. In that case, goodbye. I have work and I'm doing a few doxable things. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and do that off stream. That's fair. Goodbye. But what else do I want to play? There's a couple of games that I've just always wanted to pick back up, like Art of Rally and Fall Guys. I think I talk every time about how I want to pick up Fall Guys again with friends. But also, that's real hard to do. Woof. I think I might try playing Fall Guys when it becomes free to play, because I can also like drag a lot of people into it that way, just because I'm like, it's free. You can play it. It's free. I do need to pick up Deltarune again, because I need to go and do the no-hit for Spamton. I actually completely forgot about that. I have the save file ready, I just didn't practice enough. I live at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's my bit! That's where I live! No! You stole my bit! Every time that we make a joke about sharing addresses, I always say 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. And if they know, they know. We're roommates. I can't believe it. Yeah, we live together at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. That's true. I was just trying to think about what would be the funniest fake address to use, and I realized that that was probably one of them. While I am sure that there are probably others, that's a really good one. I forgot about House of the Dead remake. I gotta start making that video essay. That's what I have to do. I didn't talk to you about this. I have 3 video essays in the works, actually. I mentioned 2 of them on Twitter. And I have another one that I don't know if there's enough worth talking about to write it. I'm currently working on the idea of whether or not I should. And it requires me to do a little bit more of outside research, personally. So I'm thinking about it. I'm looking into it. That one probably won't come to fruition just because these 2 video essays are struggling enough just to make. But I do need to go and write at least the first one, which I am very close to doing. What other video games? A lot of these are like multiplayer video games. Oh, you know what I forgot I did? I got Namco Museum running on an emulator because I really want to play Namco Museum. I'm super excited to do that. I was just like, I've been really in a retro game kind of mood, I suppose, because of that. As the remake is a video game. Yeah. Yeah. Hi, Pro Kevin 1350. I missed you. Welcome. Alright, what else do I got? Oh, Papers, Please. I'm not in the mood to play Papers, Please, but that is a game I need to play. I don't know if I'm going to play it on stream, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to focus that well on it on stream. But I've been interested in it. I've been a PS2, PS3 phase, and I've only been playing Ace Combat. You know what I really want to do? I want to emulate the Time Crisis games. I did that before on my old computer, and I could barely run them because the emulators weren't optimized properly, I think. I probably just didn't do anything. But, like, I would absolutely love to get those emulating and play those, because I love rail shooters, and Time Crisis is, like, probably one of the better ones. So I gotta look into that. What else do I got on the list? I did want to try Rushdown Revolt. I saw a ton of ads for that, and I was very interested in Rushdown Revolt's style as a 2D platform fighter. I've just been interested in platform fighters recently, I suppose. Just because, like, I was playing a little bit more Smash Bros. Just in general, but I also got into Guilty Gear, which is really good. Guilty Gear has been really fun, and I've been playing a ton of it. And I really hope that it doesn't fall off. I hope that we keep all playing it, because that would be really exciting. I just need to, keep getting the gang together and keep rallying the troops for that. All right, what about Xbox side? I have some things. I could start playing Tunic, and I could start playing Death's Door. Not like the worst idea for things that I could be doing right now. Don't really have anything else like crazy to do. I know that I have, what's it called? I have Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is a funny one. All right, Minecraft Dungeons time. I actually recently just started a new playthrough with Minecraft Dungeons. I have a friend who is currently busy, or else I might want to actually try to pull him on stream because I love him. But we've been hanging out a fuck ton. We literally got dinner and lunch together yesterday, and that's like a pretty common occurrence now. But we've just been having fun, enjoying it. Your Minecraft Dungeons is so bored. I'm not sure why it doesn't work. What is the error you're getting? Ooh, celery as friends. Yeah, you're right. I actually can't look at my desktop because VC Face. This is not what the program is called. YouTube Studio is getting in the way. Give me a second. Let me do this. Just gonna check. I do have a game we could play on stream. I do have a game to play on stream. This is not a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm bored and like, why not, right? Give me a second to get this running. Oh, my computer is broken. I kind of forgot that this game is a little yike. Hold on. Give me a bit. Oh, VTube Studio moves to a different monitor. That's not good. Well, it's fine. It's not broken, but it's working. Okay, is the game actually like loading? Oh, Oh no, my entire computer is black screening. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Nope, that's not right at all. Oh, it's loading. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Okay, it's okay. 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 Now studio mode, so I can set it all up. Properties. Please tell me you capture. I actually would. I would bet that this game would not be allowed to capture. Oh hell yes, it captures gamers. No music for this one. Oh, you fools. I spent a long time getting this to work. Where's the button to go? There we go. You fools. You fools. You've fallen right into my trap card of playing Minecraft story mode on stream. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, can I use my controller, actually? I think I really wanted to play this game with controller over mouse and keyboard. Let's fucking go! True! And controller is working. Pog! I get to learn how the controller works. Okay. So, I'm so sorry, chat, but I have completed episode 1. I'm so sorry. I did this on my own time because I decided that it would be a great idea. It was. I'm a genius. This is so fucking funny to play. All right, we're gonna go episode 2, and you guys are gonna. No. How are you? Oh, Len, thank you so much. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Love to see that. Flame, Ross, Peter, Riven, Ambi, great. But. You know, Swiss, you're asking how you're gonna know what's going on? You wanna see how you're gonna know what's going on? Because of this. Because of this. You're gonna know exactly what's going on because this is going to happen. Okay, you're supposed to load faster so that I could, like, come on. Okay, go. There we go.
Previously on Minecraft Story Mode.
Hell yeah!
Heroes can come from unlikely beginnings. And broken friendships can lead to dark rivalry. When the world is in danger, fate calls on the ordinary to do extraordinary deeds. And go on journeys they had only dreamed of. Our heroes, thrown together by
frame rate
fate,
issues in Minecraft dungeons. Not dungeons, that's not this game. Minecraft story
must
mode.
now seek help from a legendary inventor. But the question remains, will it be enough to save the world?
Oh yeah, I chose the inventor, by the way, instead of the explodey guy. I don't know if chat's gonna be mad at me for my decisions, but too bad. Hecky at work, didn't want to miss the anniversary stream. It's not exactly the anniversary stream. This is just the first stream after the anniversary. I'm doing the celebration on the weekend, so it's gonna be better. Like, story mode is only for the most
This is
advanced
so cool.
computers. Yeah,
The
you're
amount
right.
of engineering it must have taken to do this? Automated train...
I need to make loud or bigger subtitles because the subtitles are too small on stream. Apply. There we go.
tracks running all through the nether, connecting all the different order members?
That's, I mean, that costs a
And
little bit of
imagine the
engineering, you're right.
scaffolding you'd need to make all this. Eligard was probably fighting off zombie pigmen with one hand,
no, I don't think I need
wiring
to actually
redstone
press
with
the
the
button.
other.
I don't
At
need to
least
press the
I'll get
button.
to meet Eligard. That is definitely a big win in the plus column.
If we don't get the order back together, the Witherstorm is going to eat everything. We're going to get Eligard, get her to help us, and we're going to
If
save
Minecraft
the world.
moved this fast in this
I
game, you
hope
could
you're
get
right.
anywhere
You
in an
definitely
instant.
stand a better
Like,
chance
how
with
many blocks
Eligard's
are we
help.
traveling in the overworld like this right now?
Jesse!
Oh, they just put a zombie picture they didn't attack them? Yeah, somebody was probably being an idiot, is why. Also, the game's a little loud. Oh, okay. Well, I had to press a button, I forgot.
Great! More gas!
it takes so much longer to load.
The minecarts.
No! The gas
Do
could
something
totally
about
blow
the
a wall for
gas.
this. What?
Okay.
Oh, I have to do
Think
something.
fast, Jesse. what to choose.
A weapon, probably. Oh, I can either use the fishing rod or the sword. All right, we're using the fishing rod.
Seriously? Fishing?
Hell yeah. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna. I know this is in the middle of an action sequence, but the sound is like a little too loud. Okay. Just a little bit, so I can talk over it. What are we actually doing with this thing? Oh.
Got it!
Wait, are we actually pulling in the gas? What is the plan here? I didn't need to use this sword. Okay, well, I guess I used the sword.
Okay, we're all set to go again.
New friend? Yeah, not anymore.
Now.
Time to move, buddy! Let's go!
Rip friend.
I never doubted you for a second.
That's Michael. No, Michael!
Maybe we have a chance of getting to Eligard after all.
What do you mean we have a chance? What do you mean?
There's the sign. Redstonia.
Also, that's a
Redstonia,
garbage.
here we come.
It's a garbage. Oh wait, they had. Look at that. They had like signs that could have the bright like color before they actually added that in the game.
Greatest redstone builders in the world.
Friends into the Minecraft story mode
Wow.
experience.
Who
No,
would've thought?
I think that the
Someday
point
I'd
is that
really
you
get to
you
visit
exist with
Redstonia.
friends and then just watch it as
Eligard's
a movie,
capital
and then
city
don't
of
actually pay
engineering.
attention to the movie.
Incredible. Do you think Eligard will be willing, you know, to help us?
No. I didn't even give a dialogue. I didn't affirm her at all. Do you really think this will work? Let's go! Oh, friend is in the gas reel then. Oh, you're right. Oh yeah, I forgot that they love to have like 15-minute credit sequences for the intro of the game. You think someone's made like a Minecraft map that's essentially just like this working? I feel like someone ought to try it, right? Also, does like news spread in Minecraft story mode world? Like, does like how many people know about the Wither Storm?
I want you to know how much I value and adore each and every one of you. Your hard work inspires me every day.
Jessie, there she is.
I am about to enter my dome of concentration, where I will be unreachable for the foreseeable future. But I will emerge when I complete my latest and greatest creation, the command block.
Wait, that's sus.
Please, continue working, continue building, and whichever person most impresses me, they shall be my protege, ready to help usher in a new era of innovation and creativity. Calvin, throw the
Those lamps are
switch.
impossible, no connecting power blocks? I see. So problem about being unreachable for the foreseeable future?
Jessie, we need to get there before she totally locks herself in.
Yeah, that's sus. Oh, we're fucked. Yeah. L.
Ah, crap.
Go things. Goodbye, goodbye.
Excuse me, Mr. Calvin, was it? We need to speak to Eligard. It's urgent.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible. Did you hear the speech? She's on lockdown until she completes her next great invention.
I don't think you understand that the world is
How can I
ending.
help you?
Take us to
Well,
her?
you need to take us to her. It's really, really
We can
important.
wait, why can't we just explain it to him?
No, I'm afraid not. Look, I can tell you're not from around here. Level with me. Who
Yeah,
are you?
we can tell
Why do
you.
you
The
need to
world
see
is
Eligard?
ending. We are going to
We don't do tours this
The
time
world
of
is
year.
ending.
I
The
must
world
tell you.
is
The
ending.
world is going to get eaten by a giant monster if you don't let us talk to Eligard.
You can see it like in the
You
distance.
must admit that this all sounds
Can't
a
you?
little...
Actually, no, wait, no, it wouldn't be that far away because
Jessie,
we've traveled to
show him
millions.
the amulet.
Yeah, I guess that works too.
Look, this is Gabriel's amulet. It's how I got here. It's how I found Eligard in the first place.
Is the
Oh my.
is the amulet like
That is
actually common
interesting.
knowledge?
If you'd like, I could send that to Eligard. Maybe that would help your mission.
might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Of course, you might also want to hang on to it.
We don't really need it to
Okay,
track
sure.
anymore.
That would be great.
If I'm not mistaken, that should go right to Eligard's private office.
Yeah.
I might be wrong.
Wait, can we just send a book in there that tells things? Can we just send a book that's like, hey, the
Speaking
world-ending terror is coming
I'm
up. We
afraid I
need
have
the
many
best
more
team of
things to
ever.
attend to than
What the
answering
fuck?
all of your questions. I must go. Better just take this repeater and disable the stair controls. We don't want any troublemakers disturbing Eligard.
Oh, thank you for explaining to me the puzzle that I have to solve. Ruben, don't you dare step on the redstone.
Guess we'll need to get another repeater.
Yeah.
Right.
Literally, exactly. Yeah, that's, yep. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, Ruben. There was literally one in the shot. Yeah, can we just punch it from somebody else's machine? Over there, literally over there. Hold on, hold on. You there, old man. Can I have one of your finest repeat? What happened to the cow? I was
Hi
ready.
there.
What? Look, you're gonna have to speak up there.
This guy sounds like he is 30
I
years
just
old.
said hi.
Much better.
He's dead.
What can I do for you? You want to see my TNT cannon?
Yes, absolutely.
You say
Yes. Show
How
it
does
how it
your
works.
machine
Yes,
work?
I want to see it. I want to see
Still a
it.
work
So
in
that I want to see it
progress.
set off TNT.
But
Yes,
eventually,
do it.
it'll
Yes.
launch people high into the air so they can see for
Oh wait.
miles
Oh,
around.
this is the TNT cannon thing.
Cool.
Isn't this?
Theoretically,
Don't you literally just need TNT and water? Anyways, do you have a?
have a repeater I could use?
Sorry, none of those to spare.
Yeah, but what if I told you that you suck?
I like you, sport. Here, have some
I know those
redstone
Minecraft
dust.
know this will end. Yeah, you're right.
Dust
Oh.
from a strange man.
Oh, do we just have to talk to everybody to get everything? Can I steal from your chest? Can I steal from your chest? Let me steal from your chest. I want to 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 steal from your chest.
Oh man, stone! Jackpot! That's some nice stone. Still warm.
Why is it warm? A cow. Yeah, this is the cow pole. Okay, I see. All right, sir. May I have your? Actually, let's watch a cow. This poor cow is about to get yeeted. Rip. It came out the furnace? No, it didn't? Oh, yeah, you're right. The stone would get put out of the furnace, I guess.
Hello there.
Welcome to Mabel's Mighty Catapult. Make your cows soar through the air with a wide-eyed stare.
Did you memorize that? Also, bye. Oh, there's a water pit. Okay, thank God.
Be amazed, be astounded. Let your wonders be compounded.
Why?
Why are you doing this to cows?
Oh, spare me the false compassion. Deep down in all people, there lurks the overwhelming desire to throw cows.
What the
Hey, man.
fuck? Hello?
Hey, you got any spare repeaters? I could really use one.
Oh, sorry, friend. Tapped out.
How are these people all so, like... They have absolutely no goddamn resources. A repeater is not expensive. Who the fuck are you? Lava Disco.
Hi.
Are you trying to create
Hey, how's it going? How you doing? Here to see the next great revolution in entertainment?
Is
It
it-
is pretty amazing.
What is
What
this?
am I looking at exactly?
Yeah, what am I looking at?
This friend of mine.
Yeah, I wish I could
is
just
the
leave.
Bovine Lava Disco.
What's the point? Why is there so
Fusion,
much cow
two
murder?
loves, cows, and music. Eligard's gonna see it and make me her protege for sure.
No. I do not want to give you a
Actually, I was
hand.
wondering, can you spare a repeater?
I don't think the system uses one.
Oh, sorry, friend. Actually, just used my last one on this puppy. One of the key components that helps the cows dance.
How? How does that happen?
I'm
I
actually
hate-
gonna keep on.
Yeah, I'm
keeping
out.
on.
Enjoy the dancing cows.
No, I
Just
won't.
Stay away from that little schoolboy, all right?
What?
He's never had an original idea in his life.
What the fuck? That's toxic. You asshole. I want to talk to this guy. Yo, that guy is talking some mad shit on you.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Here to see the best machine that's ever graced Redstonia's shore.
All right, now you just sound like a
people
dick
say
as well.
I lack modesty. Some people just aren't as great as I am. And some people are idiots.
I should have
Tell
stayed
me
away.
about
This guy's an
machine of
asshole.
yours. It's freaking huge.
The mighty MechMaster 9 million?
Wait,
Yeah, it's huge.
wait, that's actually kind of...
It's bigger than huge.
That's actually kind of hype.
It's
That's actually kind of hype, though.
Does it do anything other than be big?
That's all it needs to do,
walks,
Jesse.
I think. But most importantly, it'll totally nab me the spot as Ellegaard's protege. But why am I telling you all this? I'm
He
trying to
sounds
become
rich,
Ellegaard's
Kill.
protege
That's so
over
fucking
here,
funny.
and you're probably all in cahoots with that disco weirdo over there.
Why do you
I'm
hate
pretty
each
sure
other?
He just enjoys torturing cows.
Actually, I think
I'm
I'm...
real chatty with that disco friend of
No,
yours.
I kind of...
What's he been telling you about me?
No,
huh?
I'll say
He's
that he's been...
just
Yeah, he
jealous.
thinks you're not
Doesn't
inventive.
think
He
I
thinks you're an
deserve
idea
to be
thief. No.
Ellegaard's protege.
I'll...
Is this idea yours? Like 100%? Because he kinda says that you steal your ideas.
Yeah, I'll talk about if somebody backtalks. That's toxic.
No good, dirty disco freak. I've got a bone to pick with you.
Distract him. Wait, distract him. Distract him. Distract him.
Steal
Distract him.
all my
yes, distract him.
ideas,
Distract
huh?
him. Yes, yes,
That's
yes,
what you're
yes.
telling
Good. Yes,
people?
excellent. Good.
Guess
Yes,
I just
yes,
call him
excellent.
like I see
Good.
him. Oh no, my machine! Oh my cows!
What is that acting?
Something's
Wait,
gone wrong with the
hello?
love
Did you
circuit.
hear that acting?
Love isn't switching with
Oh
water.
no,
Oh,
my
no,
machine,
your
my
amazing
cows.
invention.
You did this.
Hey, I am not taking credit for any of this. That machine's been a cow death trap since block 1.
It has. I killed the
my
cows. Yeah.
My poor cows.
Like, why is the beef just floating like a fucking... Do I feel bad about you? No, you deserved it. The cows didn't. You deserved it. Later, idiot. I got a repeater for it, though. I'll be a thief any day of the week. I don't know what to tell you. I don't feel bad about my choices. Alright. I forgot what your name is, but you there, Jessica. Who's my partner's name? The other guy's name is Axel, but what the fuck is your... I don't know what your name is. It's not Jesse. Probably not a J name. Are you like
Okay.
Angela?
That's a step in the right direction.
Don't feel bad about the thief of those cows were innocent. Yeah, I
Switch
feel
it
a little
on.
sad about that part.
doesn't seem super useful. I'm working on it, Olivia. These aren't exactly labeled, you know.
Olivia! Step, it's stairs.
There.
Yeah, it's true.
Door opened.
Oh, I'm just supposed to hit every single switch. What a puzzle.
Switch is on. Okay. Good. Good.
Oh, my game froze? Nope, there we go. The baseness of stealing correlates with the person's GDP and moral implications. God damn it.
Wow. Here it is. Ellegaard's Redstone Laboratory.
Can we just punch it? Just punch it. Just punch
Seems
the
more
redstone.
like an entrance or a foyer or something.
If this is a
Don't
piston
worry,
door,
Al.
if we just
We'll
unpower
find her.
it by punching the
Just
redstone,
hope
it'll
she
open.
can actually help us.
Fine, I'll flick switches. Boop. Oh, that's just... Okay, that wasn't the switch to the door. This one, though. This one's gotta be the door switch. This one for sure. Nope. It's just noise. What have I done? Oh wait, there's pressure plates. Boop. We did it. I guess I didn't need to do that, but you know, it works. Wow, this tube system is actually kind of cool. I wish we had something like this in Minecraft. I would love to send items over something like this.
That might be the
Minecraft.
most redstone stuff
This looks like the battle
in
pass.
my life.
You can say that again.
Come on, let's keep moving.
I love Minecraft battle pass.
What are those things even for?
Maybe,
To squish you.
I don't know, breaking things up, keeping intruders out. There are lots of
Let's just jump through it. You'll take like a little bit of suffocation damage. That's about it. Or we can punch the repeater. Oh, you make the repeater longer.
Okay, almost. Definitely a step in the right direction.
Or we can flip the lever. But this works too.
Nicely done, Jesse. You're pretty good at this.
Hey,
Thanks.
what can I say? Me and the Redstone just speak to each other.
That's awful. I would never speak to Redstone.
She's moving a lot of different ingredients around here.
All of the Redstones
Man,
simultaneously just
Whatever
crying
she's
out that they're
working
on. Just
If
on,
it
on, on,
requires
on,
all
on,
of these
on. And
ingredients,
then you flip the lever and
It
it's
must
off,
be something
off.
really, really big.
Any idea what all this does?
Well,
Typically
it's
Sellers
clearly
Races Against
taking all of
Redstone
these
canceled.
materials and
Yeah.
doing something with them.
I only talked to
but
Lapis.
I'm not sure what yet. But boy, am I gonna find out.
Hi,
Come
Shiro.
on, let's keep moving.
Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I'm checking Twitter. Don't mind me. Also, I got added on Discord, and I need to go and check that before I do anything stupid. Alright, good, good. Just getting some more planning in the way. I mean, out of the way. The other thing that I meant to say. Why would I ever look at the lever? Just pull it. Pull the lever. Pull the lever, Krunk.
That's awesome.
That's not very hard at all. Wait, that's just a switch that closes pistons. That's not hard. Why is that awesome? Are we gonna wall jump up this? Oh, it's a oh, okay. Well, I don't need to look at it. I know what this is gonna do. Button. Okay, I guess I'll just go around Olivia.
Are those?
Bats. Yeah. I wonder why she even has that circuit.
It's funny. Wait till they give you a fucking pickaxe, it'll be unstoppable. That's what I'm thinking. Up the water. Let me, oh, I have to. Up the water. You can just kind of float up it, yeah. Outdated elevator bottom text. Yeah, they could have done the stair thing. The stair thing is super cool. Oh, we found her.
This is just like I dreamt it. Entering Eligard's laboratory, seeing her
Shut up.
right there.
Shut up.
She'll ask me
The
to
Soul
be
Sand
her
thing didn't
friend,
exist when this
and
game
the
came
next
out,
thing you
though.
know, we'll be changing the world together.
Let's just try to save the world first.
Time to pace back and forth and check the systems. Inventory request.
Hold on, actually, you know,
Operational.
yeah,
Delivery latency.
we're gonna chill for a little bit.
Still talking to myself? Yep. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's rock this block with another test.
Got anything more to say? Cowards added like 3 dialogue lines, and that's it. Cowards.
Whoa! Hi! Hey! Didn't see you sneaking up on me. Guess that's the point. Don't touch anything in here, okay? It's all supremely fragile and genius. Did Calvin send you? You my new assistants?
Children don't have
Assistants
attention
with
spans,
a
you're not right.
stupid, adorable pig, that is.
Oh, that's cute.
She thinks we're her new assistants.
No, I'm not going along
No
with
time
this.
for specifics, I'm afraid. Hey, you! Goggle girl.
It wasn't
Switch
worth
on that
it,
T-flop
apparently.
circuit to activate the delivery chutes. And you, non-goggle guy, grab me a blaze rod and an iron
Non-goggle
block.
gal, but
She
all good.
wants me to do something for her. What if I screw it up? What if I... Oh, I feel lightheaded.
Did she actually faint?
Wow, now I need an assistant to help with my assistant.
That's the pig. That's what
Think
the pig
you
is
can
for.
handle it on your own?
No, hold. We need to talk. We need to discuss. This is important as fuck.
Miss Eligard?
Yes?
We
I'm
need.
very sorry, but I'm sort of concentrating on something here.
Could you remind me what you
Oh
needed
no, that's
again?
not the line. I thought we needed
Turn
to.
on the delivery circuit, then get me 1 blaze rod and 1 iron block.
You're the most unhelpful human being on the planet who will not listen to direct words, and I hate it here. Okay, delivery chute, 1 blaze rod, and 1 something else.
Okay. Delivery circuit is on.
Okay.
Blaze rod, iron block.
All right. Thank you for reminding me. 10-bit, she won't listen to you until you finish the task. Almost certainly. I know that for a fact. You don't have to. There's no bit to be applied here. Is that an iron block underneath the blaze rod? I can't tell. Is there a way that I can send something else? This game is a glowstone. Glowstone. Oh, yes, I can send other things. Let me send a lapis. Lapis, use it. Use it. Use it, you coward.
All good on those, actually.
You fucking... You're watching me do this. You can do it yourself and talk to me about it, you son of a... Get over here.
Miss Elagard?
We need to talk.
Yes?
I need your help.
I could really use your help.
Oh, you can get it. Just turn on the delivery system
No,
circuit
not-
and choose what you want.
I would have
One
punched you in the
blaze rod,
face.
One iron block, please.
I will... Yes? Yes? Or did you need any help? Need any help, looking ass? Put Elagard in the machine. I should. Oh wait, hold on. Is my amulet gonna be in here?
Wow, a blaze rod. It's all tingly. Just what the engineer ordered.
What do you mean? Wait, no, what about the iron
Elagard?
block?
I got those things you asked for.
Ah, excellent. Fantastic. Love it.
Where's
Always
my
happy
amulet?
to have a capable set of hands around. Carrying materials, disposing of fainted assistants. You know, that sort of thing.
That smile is terrifying.
Come on, come on. Big winner, big. Loser. Ugh. Trial number 6,451. Another bust.
Disposing?
Now, about
Yeah, I
you.
saw that, and I'm
Excuse
a
me?
little worried.
Excuse me. Could you please not lie on my floor anymore?
I hate
Someone's
you.
gonna trip over you while carrying lava, and it's gonna be such a mess. Lava everywhere. And boy, nothing gets lava out. Nothing. Except more lava.
I think this how it
I don't
works.
think that I've ever fainted before. I was just so excited to meet you,
And with me always pacing around,
We've
lost in my
got
own
bigger
brilliant
problems.
thoughts.
We've got
Elagard?
bigger problems.
We've actually got much bigger problems to deal with. We're actually here to get your help. There's a giant wither storm, and it's
Wait,
attacking
we have a
the
canonical
entire
name
world.
already for it?
Wither what? What are you talking about? Who sent you?
Oh, we don't have the amulet
Was
right
it
now.
Calvin? Calvin?
I need to
You
name
know
drop.
about Ivor? He's
we need to
created a
name drop
terrible
here.
monster.
Look, you both seem like very pleasant people.
Are you
who are
not gonna
prone to
recognize the
fainting,
name?
But I simply don't have the brain power for this.
How are you
I'm in
this
the middle of
dumb?
my greatest project to date. A powerful block capable of
Hey, we know how
altering
you can get a
reality
command
itself.
block. It's in the center of that
I'm
thing's
so close,
chest.
I can
I've seen
practically
one of
taste it.
those.
I've seen one of those before. It's a command block.
Wait. How do you know?
Because
what a
it's in the
command block
center
is?
of the wither
That
storm.
seems belittling.
I
We're
hate
talking
this.
about some mega,
I've been
ultra
trying
genius
to
level stuff here.
explain.
This is what I've been trying to tell you. The world needs the Order of the Stone. That's why we're here.
Oh. You're the ones who brought this.
Yes.
It came up, no note or anything, and I was
Got it from
terribly curious
Gabriel.
about where it had come from.
Why
Yeah,
didn't you immediately
amulet.
stop? Because that's super
Gabriel
worrying
gave
that
it
somebody
to me.
would drop us
That's
something
how
so
we found
important
you.
like an amulet there. I don't understand all of the
We
plot
have that
holes.
back? Sure, whatever. I don't even like amulets. Yes, this is serious indeed. All
Yes.
the more reason why I need to finish
No!
my command block.
God
I can
damn
use
it.
it to fight this Witherstorm monster thing, or
There's no plot hole. She's
whatever.
just a dumbass.
Necessity
That could be the
is
case.
originator of invention, and that monster is my necessity.
It's not a
for
great
inventing,
idea.
Of which I am the
We need to
originator.
fucking leave.
No, you can't do that.
We need
Your
to leave.
Witherstorm problem was created by a command block, yes? That means a command block could be the perfect way of beating it.
and maybe...
Will you help me make one?
What the fuck? That's
Going to work this
toxic.
time?
No,
I can
we
feel it.
No, we have
Elagard,
to
I'm
go.
sorry, but no. I can't let you do this. Please, we have to go.
Go? This seems terribly short-sighted. I had thought you were the brains of your little trio. This could be the greatest invention the world has ever
We've seen it before. We're
Could
not
change
making another.
everything.
You haven't seen
You'll
what I've seen.
understand when you see it. I promise. There's no time.
Yeah, you haven't seen it. It is a world-ending catastrophe,
While
and you're
very
like, I'm
glad
gonna
you
sit
want my
still and not
assistance,
move.
And trust me, I won't faint. I'm still not sure why. Oh, my circuits.
Hey, I'm now sure why. If we stayed to finish the command block, we would have been McFucking dead. Why can't characters listen to me when I speak to them? Just drop. No, just fall. Just fall. Literally just fall. Yeah, just fall. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh my.
You don't need to jump.
Seems you were telling the truth.
What do you mean it
We should get
seems?
to the portal. Now.
I don't see the problem. That thing's cool as fuck. Ellegaard just walks out. Ah, you must be my new assistant. Come right ahead.
The portal! Hurry!
I actually worry that that could kill me. Oh, well, never mind. I'll just lose in the cutscene. It's not gonna work. You're doing your best. Oh, it did. Never mind. It took a couple hits, but we did it. The bridge is gonna fall while we're going into it. Yeah. Oh, that's crazy. That's insane how that would happen.
Jesse!
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. I don't need to hit that one.
This way!
Sometimes it's about finding the right ones to mess up.
Jesse!
I like the L hat. It's attracted to the amulet. That's crazy. There's not even anything okay, now there is. There wasn't anything even like on my screen threatening me, but the game was like, prompt. Your spidey senses are tingling. Hey, there's a creeper over there. That's cute. Little wiggly boy.
Okay, just a little farther.
Well, that's certainly impressive. Wow.
Wait, you didn't know about this? Did you not know about this temple that literally your order designed? Your team?
Yeah.
Oh, there's the creeper. Hey, look. Oh, die. Literally
Who goes
die.
there? Oh, Jesse? Is that you?
Did you build all this?
Lucas, did you build all this?
Well, yeah. I figured I would try and fortify the place, you know?
Nice.
I'm so glad you're back.
I wonder if
And
like
we
the other
brought
person that we
Ellegaard.
didn't. Yeah, we brought
Fantastic.
somebody, but like I wonder if the other
Wait,
person
come
that we were
on.
supposed
You
to
guys are never
save.
gonna believe who showed up while you were gone.
Yeah, did the person just come in? Oh no, Petra. Never mind.
Petra.
Oh, thank God.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Pig.
I'm so glad you're okay, Petra.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it myself. And it's really good to see you, Jesse.
You hug.
Back there in Gabriel's bunker, it got pretty dicey.
I'm glad you're okay.
Such a relief to see you. I'm glad you're okay.
You pulled me out of that Witherstorm's crutches, and I ran and ran and ran for the temple. If you hadn't saved me, well, I owe you everything, Jesse. I'm just glad I heard Gabriel telling you where to go.
What about Gabriel now?
Did Gabriel get away too? Did you see?
It's all a blur, but the Witherstorm left almost nothing behind. Everything.
That's just sad.
It's just gone. It even got Gabriel.
I wouldn't believe that anything could defeat Gabriel if I hadn't seen it for myself. This is terrible.
Is Gabriel actually dead in my timeline? Did I kill Gabriel by not like completing the QuickTime event? By the way, I missed a QuickTime event. Wait, the guy is just here. Wait, the.
Would someone care to explain what he is doing here?
Call this a hunch, but do you two not like each other?
Right. I forgot to mention. Axel went on a little adventure of his own while you were gone.
He
An
soloed
adventure
that?
to get him?
Actually, wait, no. His solo wouldn't have been as bad because he literally just gets to.
You did this on purpose.
What? Is there a problem?
And this is a problem?
You bet it is. I will not work with him. Not after... well, let's not talk about it.
Yeah, no, Axel didn't have a Witherstorm on his back because the Witherstorm was on us.
Much appreciated.
Axel's gonna be mad at me, isn't he?
So, who are you then? And why'd you bring the Queen of the Nerds with you?
This guy
Jesse,
seems
my
like an
best
asshole
friend.
too.
Trust me. Jesse's told
You two need to get the fuck along right now. We are literally in way worse of a scenario.
We didn't even know you were gonna be here.
That makes two of us then. But reversed, for me.
I got tired of waiting around, so I
Yeah, fuck
decided
this
to
guy.
go recruit Magnus myself. It was kind of a crazy adventure, but it all worked out in the end. And now, I'm the king of Boomtown. We've been bonding and stuff. I've had, like, the best day.
Way to go,
Way
Axel.
to go, Axel.
I'll give you
Well,
that.
It wasn't easy. I had to beat him in a crazy tournament, and...
Long story, you had to be there. Short version, epic battle of explosions and mayhem, death-defying action, shenanigans, and pyrotechnics. Bada bing, bada boom. Your
Cool.
friend here is kind of supreme ruler of my kingdom now. You know what I mean?
Anyone who hates nerds is
Well,
shit in my book,
this
yeah.
is unexpected.
I'm not entirely sure what you mean, but I'm definitely sure that I don't like it.
You're
Yeah, show him some respect.
Oh, you're sticking up for Magnus. That's very sweet.
Yeah.
all of you stop. Every single one of you. There is no infighting whatsoever in this group. Get the
Would you all
fuck stop.
cut it out? Holy crap, you're all acting like crazy people.
We have a much bigger.
People, can we please focus on the bigger picture?
Yeah.
We have a very
Magnus is
hungry
big
wither
crypto
storm
bro
in
energy.
the
You're
process
right.
of turning
You're
the
so
whole
right, and I hate
world
it.
into its dinner.
It was terrifying. It came out of nowhere and just destroyed everything.
A little too scary for you, Ellie? Couldn't just think it away?
You weren't there,
weren't
you
there,
asshole.
Magnus. I'm telling you, this thing was like nothing I've ever seen.
Why? Because it's never come inside one of your little workshops?
Stop.
Would
Yeah,
you
stop.
two stop fighting?
Whoa!
Yikes. Jesse's right. I need to find some way to stop that thing.
Well, I don't know.
As
if
the
that
mediator,
textbook
you two need to
routes
shut the
dump,
fuck up.
But it's
He lost the monkey picture and lost
much
entire
straight.
savings. Yeah.
It would
He's a
take
little
a
cranky.
mountain
He
of
didn't figure out
TNT
his
to kill that
password
thing.
to his
I
wallet
hate to
fast
say
enough.
it, but you have a point.
This is amazing.
I know.
Are they getting along?
So what are we gonna do? How are we going to stop it?
We got
Well,
ideas?
let's not panic, first of all. That's a good first step. But against such an unthinkable enemy, even all the TNT in the world might not be enough. If only Soren were here, he might have something we could use.
Oh, Ellie, not this again. You know I hate when you brag about you and Soren's little brainy club.
I'm not bragging. I think I got a legitimate idea
Let her
here.
talk. Absolutely.
Wait, Magnus, I want to hear what she's saying.
Soren had a kind of
Oh, these are on the
super
CT bet.
TNT,
True!
Stronger and more explosive than anything else in the world. The Formidabomb.
Yeah.
Oh,
All
like
about the
formidable.
F-bomb.
Oh, that's funny. Never mind. That's
F-bomb.
comedy right there.
Soren claimed that dropping the F-bomb could destroy...
That's a good screenshot.
But I've never seen
It's
it.
real. I swear.
Do you know where it is? Can we get some?
Well, there's a little problem there.
Imagine dropping the
where
F-bomb.
Soren
Could it be
is.
this Christian stream?
You found us. Do you know where he is?
Do you know where he is? Fucking Dora the Explorer looking ass. Well, if we're using the amulet and he's not here, that must mean that he's in a different world. And if it's not
Our
the
map
Nether,
could locate him.
it would be the end.
Unless he's in the Nether. Or the end. But it's worth a shot.
He wasn't on the map.
He wasn't on the map.
So how about you tell us where the stronghold is? You've got to know. Do you know what the
Hello,
stronghold is?
Elgard.
We're going to the
You
stronghold
said
next,
you know
almost
how to
certainly.
activate the map? I'm very curious to see it. I've never actually seen it work before.
Are you kidding? Oh, right. You said you hate amulets. Yeah, you're Kring. Alright. Put it up. You have to do the... Do I have to do the light puzzle again? This puzzle sucks. It's not fun. I'm just gonna flip every single switch and assume that that was the puzzle that they want you to do, because they always do that. Turn the switch... Flip the switches to on. Flip the switches to the on position. Alright, Lucas. Why isn't it working? What did you do? Did you break the mechanism?
How are you holding up, Lucas?
I'm alright. This has all been pretty intense. I feel like if I think too much about what's been going on...
All right. I'm gonna get this map activated.
Yep. You're the one with the amulet.
Is that it? I thought that was the line that I have to say to make it do it. Okay. Also, Olivia is sulking. There we go.
Alright, there's your light, my light.
What the fuck?
That's new.
There he is.
Why does the light appear now?
Fortress deep inside the mountains.
Also, why is the light there now? It was up. What the fuck?
That's where he went to keep doing his experiments.
Look, he invited me there a couple times, but it always seemed a little...
Weird, right? It always seemed a little weird.
Glad we can agree on that at any rate.
Let's
Then
go.
let's stop hanging around here and go get us some super TNT.
No shot.
Whoa. It didn't do that before.
Are you sure it's working?
Gabriel's still alive. We take those.
That's Ivor.
Oh no, that's that makes
Ivor
sense
is
too.
going to Soren's. We need to move.
Why wouldn't it be Gabriel? Wait, why isn't Gabriel blue? He's like
Not
the
too
blue.
We could probably make it on foot.
Oh, he's light blue.
Get some
Why is
rest
Ivor
and
dark
head out
blue?
first
He has
thing
like
in the morning.
dirty green.
Avoiding all the nighttime and monsters and everything.
You
If
good?
you'd seen that monster, you wouldn't be saying that. We need to leave now. I think it's following us, Magnus, and I don't want to risk it catching up with us. We have to go.
Yeah, we
now.
go immediately.
Yeah, I don't want the Witherstorm catching up with us. We should go now.
An excellent call, Jesse. And far more decisive than either of us are being.
What a coincidence that it's your plan. But fine.
All right, Magnus. How about start having good plans and I'll follow them? Cringe Lord? Dummy? Loser? I don't got any more insult. Nerd? There we go.
Okay, everyone, let's get moving.
Wait, that's right! Isn't his base canonically in the Farlands? Oh, you giving me a bow? Is it because I didn't craft a bow?
Yo, we haven't really gotten a chance to chat yet.
We haven't.
Oh. Hello.
Cool.
I heard you saved
That's
your
it.
friend back there from this Witherstorm thing.
That too.
Pretty tough, huh?
Yeah.
Regular Iron Golem, huh? Leaving the creepers quaking in their
You're
boots.
making fun of me.
Are you making fun of me here?
Honestly, I can't even always tell myself, but you seem alright.
Cool.
Kinda wish you had my back before, but whatever. Still seem alright.
I would have your back if you were right. Let me have an honest
What's the deal
discussion
with
about
the
how you're
bloody
doing the
axe?
wrong thing. Are you gonna be mad? Are you gonna be mean to Axel? If you're an
Can't
asshole
tell
to
if he's
Axel, I'll kill
awesome
you.
Or a little bit of a dork.
You're a little bit of a dork.
He's just a little, doofy, you know?
He's awesome.
Axel's one of my best friends. He makes me laugh, and he always sticks up for his friends.
Interesting.
Don't tear me with my friends,
Very
you a-hole.
interesting. Then why didn't you listen to his plan to come get me? Was I just not your cup of tea, or didn't think you could handle it?
That's none of your business.
Frankly, I don't think it's any of your business.
Hey, whoa! Clearly I touched a nerve, huh?
I'm gonna step off,
Just
guy.
keep on your toes.
Oh no, enemies, because it's the night times.
See? This is why I said we should have waited till morning. We wouldn't need to worry about any of this crap.
At least we're keeping ahead of the Witherstorm.
Well, we can hash that out
Uh-oh,
later,
Stinky.
because we've got some monsters.
Why
to
would we
fight
turn
for
all of our
people.
emeralds into Digi-Diamonds? Digi-Diamonds are down in stock, don't you know? But you can earn them pretty well in some of the NFT games, you know? Swap weapons? No, I'll use the sword. I don't need to use a bow, are you kidding? Oh, this is combat. This is combat at its finest. I love video game combat. Oh, my account gone, all my Digi-Diamonds stolen. Yeah, why would I use my limited ammo weapon when I don't need to? Especially when health doesn't actually
It's gonna be
matter
night
in this
soon.
game.
We're gonna be okay.
Man, I miss daytime.
Too
How
bad.
far is Soren?
It has to be close, right?
No, it literally is.
Not much farther.
It literally
We
can't
can
be,
make it.
because isn't it like canonically in the Farlands? I vaguely remember that. context, I've watched story mode up to chapter 8, like back when it came out, when I was a Minecraft YouTube watching little child. But like, wasn't his base canonically in the Farlands? Am I thinking of a different person's base? Guess not, because this is it.
Soren really lived down here?
I thought they canonized the... It's at your mom's house. I'm so sorry.
Enchanting, isn't it?
Oh no. I forgot about the sickness. I thought that saving the person makes them saved.
I'm really not feeling those columns.
Ah, come on! It's fine! Look!
Dies.
Woo!
Never mind. Alright. Ruben is scared as shit.
Just don't fall, okay?
Just don't fall! Just don't fall, Ruben! Just don't fall.
Oh,
Nut.
that
Thanks,
is
Julian.
That is very, very deep.
Don't worry, Ruben. Just don't fall. Just... I almost missed. Oh, I did actually throw. Let's go. I did miss the... I missed the QTE. What do you mean nut but no video?
Enderman.
Oh shit. Wait, just look down.
I heard your voice and thought I would come down to help. Enderman.
Are you just listening to the... Do you need me to give you a... Oh, brought to you by work. That makes sense. Do you need me to give you a play-by-play of what's going on? We're in a pit with Enderman.
Thanks for coming back, Lucas. I mean that.
And now Lucas is down here too, like an idiot. And our pig is... Oh, fuck. Holy shit, Endermen look terrifying when they're rendered like this. Oh, it's fine, you're in water. The Enderman can't get you. Hi, Lucas.
Ruben! Jump! Ah!
Oh, what the fuck?
All be quiet! It's just our pointless building! That's all I'm saying! I mean, look at...
That's it. I'm going.
No.
Once again, it falls to me to take care of everything.
Why are you all fighting again?
Super TNT myself.
Oh, no, no, no. You do not get to be the one who walks away. That's it. I'm going. See? I'm walking away too now. Super TNT. Here I come.
Didn't know you were an asshole.
It's hard to pick glass half full when
And
they keep
first
kicking
can
the
stop.
glass.
Oh no.
And I thought they were doing so well.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far.
Bickering
fight a
is
lot, yeah.
kinda their deal. But hopefully they'll work things out and get on with the important stuff.
Yeah, they're actually acting like children.
What are we gonna do now? Where should we go?
Let's figure it out.
Oh, do we go left or right? Is that the choice? Doesn't look like there's anything else to do. Can I go forward? I want to go forward.
I'm glad you came along. Even if it did take a bit of persuading.
Yeah.
If they made a statue of me, I wouldn't choose that pose. I'd look like this.
That's it. Yep, that was a useful conversation. And Olivia knows it. Alright, Petra, you actually look like you're fucked up.
Petra doesn't look so good.
Can I talk about it?
Hey, Petra.
Now it changed the button to talk.
You okay?
Question. Answer. That's the most no I've ever heard in my life.
Soren the builder, Magnus the rogue, Eligard the engineer, Gabriel the warrior.
True, you're correct. All right, it's follow one or the other, and I know who I am following because Magnus is an asshole.
Petra, are you okay?
Are we gonna talk
I'm sorry.
finally?
I don't mean to worry you. I've just got something I want to discuss with you in private.
but let's split up.
That's a garbage idea, and you're wrong for doing it. Petra should have shared this with the group. Honest to God, Petra should share this with the group instead. Hiding the zombie bite looking ass. Thank you for the
I feel
hydrate.
bad about ditching everyone else, but I just wanted to talk to you about this alone. It's a little tough to talk about.
That being said, you should be wearing a mask currently.
And Axel can get a little explodey sometimes.
That's actually true.
Hey,
With that, I
whatever
guess,
it
but
is,
still.
I trust you. You can tell me.
Thanks for being so understanding. You got me away from the Wither Storm, but I'm worried that I didn't get away soon enough.
What?
It showed up not too long after you saved me.
Holy crap. What are we doing down here? We need to get you help.
I don't know if there's anything we can do, Jesse.
No AT Venom.
Do you
Sad.
know what Wither is?
The Wither? Of course, we've been...
No, Jesse. Just Wither, or Wither sickness, I guess. And
It's like poison, but it kills.
It's just gonna keep getting worse.
Well, we're going
No, it goes
to
away in like 20
and
seconds.
Tell the others. We can get help.
You can't tell anyone about this.
Oh, hey, a creeper.
Creeper!
Oh, man.
Grab my hand, I'll pull you up.
You're weak as shit. You're not going to be able to hold me up, are you? You're going to cough. Yeah, or something like... Alright, that works. Oh, rip amulet. Never mind, unless...
Jesse, I just couldn't... I'm sorry. Jesse?
It's okay. Go get
and
help.
Find the others. Hopefully you can find a way to get down to me or something.
Okay, I got this.
Stay safe. I'll find a way down to you.
Goodbye forever, Ruben. It's me. It's just me, and I will talk to myself actively. At least I have light. I still have this random stone and redstone, and I really hope I get to carry it for the rest of the campaign, and then use it as something. Just like this lever that I've been holding on to since the beginning. This is a really enjoyable and interactable segment of the game, let me tell you. I'm having so much fun interacting. And now we move right. Yeah, I wonder... I'm figuring out why Telltale games just have never struck me. It's this. This is exactly why Telltale games never struck me. And this is... That's not... Okay, that wasn't loaded in, but that's cool. I'm really glad that also my character has said no words. I was really hoping that she would talk to herself, but no, it's just no words. What episode are we on anyways? This is episode 2. Of like 6, because I don't have 7 and 8, because the site that I purchased it from didn't have enough buyers to buy it from. Oh hey, look, it's Ivor. I am like 5 out of, yeah. I was about to say like 5 out of 5 times. That's
Here, he has to.
I say silent.
So many books. Does he just...
Would you rather be playing this or a David Cage game? This, easily.
Read all these.
I just don't play either usually. Hi.
You trying to interfere with my plans again, I see.
No.
Your tenacity is commendable, yet misguided.
Just calm down.
Ivor, just calm down, okay? I think we're here for the same reason. I'm here with the order to find Soren's Super TNT. We're going to take down your Witherstorm.
The order? Believe me, that plan will blow up in their faces in more ways than one.
I get it, because
They cannot help
TNT.
you. But me? I choose not to. Out of my way. Move!
But I have questions.
Oh, you're not going anywhere.
Petra, you escaped? Foolish girl!
Shut up. I don't care what you have to say. I'm just gonna take you down.
No,
Petra,
don't
just
kill.
let him go. He's not worth it.
Sorry, Jesse. I didn't escape one monster just to let another get away.
I'm not a kill. I don't want to kill Ivor. Ivor's actually kind of cool. No, I'm not gonna swing. No, I'm just not gonna swing. We stay back. I believe. I believe in 1v1s. Honorable 1v1s. Alright, and as we get into round 2 here, we're going to see that Petra's going to be going in for a lot more of an offense than usual. Meanwhile, Ivor has been playing really good defense while always trying to get over to the other side of the stage. It's a really interesting matchup between these two. Obviously, we do have Ruben as a summon, but nobody is really... All I hear is some dude grunting. Alright, you're right. I don't want to hurt you. Ivor, I'm here, but I'm not going to hurt you. I'm just... Yeah, there we go.
I'm the only one who can stop the Wither Storm! Not you, not the Order! Don't make yourself
the creator
my
class.
Story.
No, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt you. I don't. No, I'm good. Hit me. No, no. You're the murderer if you kill me. I'm not trying to hurt you.
This could have all been avoided.
If you kill him quickly, you won't
If you
feel
want to
it.
stop me, you'll have to catch me first.
Jesse, look out!
You're not getting out of here that easy, Ivor.
I'm like the wind!
No, I'm good. Actually, avoiding things is not a bad idea. I can avoid things and still be kind.
I'll cut through you if I have to.
No, I'm good.
Ivor, stop!
No. I got run over.
It didn't have to go this way, Jesse. You could have just let me go.
No, I couldn't have. I tried the
Now you
hardest.
see me? Now you...
No, I'm not gonna say anything. No, I'm not gonna perpetuate a cycle of violence. Let him through.
Vanish all you want, slime ball. You're still not going anywhere.
Let him through.
End of the rail, Ivor. We're not letting you get away with this.
He's already exited, hasn't he?
This one's on you, you puffed up fool.
I don't want to hit it back. Oh, no, wait. That's going to Petra. No, no, no. Don't let that happen. I'm sorry, but you threw it.
There's no time for this.
I actively have tried not to hurt you.
Jesse, Petra.
Even more of you? Will this parade of useless babblers never cease?
What's going on?
We found Ivor. We stopped him. Jesse did, anyway.
False. You have stopped.
I wasn't trying to.
A query. Have you ever seen the effects of a splash potion of slowness?
What?
Why didn't you do this from the get-go?
Magnus and Ellegard may think they can stop me, that they can destroy the Wither Storm, but they are mistaken, and it will cost them their lives.
I'm literally trying to reason with you. You coward! You coward!
Next time on Minecraft Story Mode.
This is why you need a bow? We have a
The
bow!
pursuit of answers. All our heroes found in Soren's armory was deceit and treachery. Locked in a dark chamber deep in Soren's mountain, as the Order of the Stone rides off towards near certain doom, our heroes must ask themselves, would they find a way out of this dark tomb?
Never.
Is there any way to cure Petra's wither sickness? Would they find a way to defeat the Wither Storm? Or will they remain trapped as it continues its ravenous rampage across the entire world?
What the fuck is with... Why is this so...
Only time will tell.
Why is this so cinematic and, like, crazy? I guess the game is supposed to be scary and, like, oh no, I don't know if we'll do it, because I know what happens. Yeah, I know I could. I could, but I choose not to. I actively choose not to review my stats. Thanks, Joshua Rubin, Eric I cannot pronounce that. Sturp. I would like to think it is Sturp. I also think we're rich. I think we're cow owners. True. Milk bucket should cure the sickness. It's okay, take your time. Stop it. You'll pronounce the last name when you want to. I fucking love that meme. Alright, do I want to play episode 3 on stream too? Do we want to keep playing Minecraft story mode? Or do we want to do something else? I'm not skipping to episode 4. I think you do. Are we continuing? I can change gears. Alright, there's just so much more milking than I thought would happen in chat. Zach, you open? Do you want to play something? Do you want a gaming? I don't want to play a David Cage game. Wait, Matthew Mercer played the schoolboy? What the fuck? I wasn't ready for that. I didn't know. I didn't expect to recognize anybody. Alright, sure. I'm just letting the credits play while I'm thinking about what I want to do. Because I don't know if it's another hour of Minecraft story mode. This is the kind of game you can play a chapter of every day. And that's it, because more than that is just pain on the stomach. IRL Taco Bell run? I guess I do need to do lunch, but I don't think I'm doing it now. And I don't think I'm getting Taco Bell. But I don't want to end stream just yet. I do want to do something else for the rest of stream for a little bit at least. Grubhub Taco Bell run. I don't order food because I'm a coward. That's it. I'm just a coward. Okay, let's get out of this. IRL video gaming run. The last place you look. Cool. We'll do that later. I'm good for now. No more Minecraft story mode for now. Let's do something else. Okay. Other fun video games to play. I do want to play more Minecraft Dungeons. That is a genuine thing. It's just, I don't think I want to, like, grind by myself. Because I already have an account that is, like, much higher than it needs to be. So, I'm, like, gonna try to not do that. Empire Survivors? I've literally never played it. I already did my PSO2 dailies. I don't do Destiny 2 dailies because I'm a coward. I just don't play Halo Infinite bottom text. Rip that game.
Good girl.
Video games are hard. Among Us dailies. Does Among Us have dailies? They better. Do I have any, like, Switch games to play? I guess I could play Nintendo Switch Sports if I wanted to grind out Nintendo Switch Sports, but I don't think I do. been a little while since I've done that. We in 5 crewmate games. Can't wait for my luck to just constantly put me in imposter games. My favorite. Thanks for the hydrate. I have like a lot of solo games to play. It's just none of them are the solo games I want to play right now. Because I kind of want to save Tunic and Death's Door for like times that I'm really interested in playing Tunic and Death's Door specifically. Ooh, woo. Gonna leave for lunch later. Risk of Rain 2. I usually only play Risk of Rain 2 with groups because I don't get that much fun out of it playing by myself. Because roguelite Lamau. It might be a Celeste angle. Just to practice again, because I gotta keep myself practiced. I just don't play video games that much. Imagine video gaming. Oh, wait, actually, hold on. Destiny, we had a reset in Destiny, right? What is the Nightfall weapon? Silicon Neuroma, eh? I could start working on my Silicon Neuroma god roll, because something like Snapshot, Opening Shot, Firmly Planted, Opening Shot, maybe Steady Hands or Perpetual Motion, first column. Okay, maybe. Not a bad idea, not a bad idea. Minesweeper, Pong, all bad ideas. Good, good. I could play Namco Museum. I do have Namco Museum locked and loaded. That being said, I am waiting to play Namco Museum until I get like an arcade stick, which I am planning on getting if I can soon. So not that. Feeling good, feeling good. I'm just gonna move us to just chatting because we're kind of in a vibe mode for a while here. I think I just don't really want to play like a solo game right now. I think I just want to play something with friends. But I don't have many friends that are online because everybody kind of does their own thing around this time of day. And then I usually can get them at like 3 or 4. Also because it's a Wednesday, and that's tough. I could start practicing Guilty Gear again. Get back into my Strive gaming. I've been practicing a lot of Guilty Gear recently. It's been fun. I really enjoy it. I could play the Dance of Fire and Ice DLC. I was playing it, and then I stopped because I had, like, input drops on my controller. Phasmo? Absolutely not. Not right now. Not solo either. I think it might be a good idea. Let's try it. I'm gonna try a Dance of Fire and Ice. And I want to see if it'll work. Okay. Give me a bit to get it working. Boop, boop. Alright, let's see if my controller decides to drop inputs. It did. It literally just did. It literally was dropping inputs. That's toxic. We'll see if this works, though. I don't usually play rhythm games on stream, which you'll figure out why. It's because I'm bad at them. Especially bad at talking and doing them, but we're gonna try it. Alright, that seems fine. It's working. And the input delay is proper, so it's fine. Alright, dropped an input. Alright, I'm gonna try to use a different button. Maybe my X button is just having problems or something. Yeah, a friend was thinking that there might be some dust under my controller, so I'm thinking about trying to remove the faceplate specifically, and then maybe trying to clean it off with some alcohol. See if I can get something right. Oh, that's back to back. I didn't notice. I forgot. I dropped an input. Alright, all good. I like the holds. This game deserved it. Alright, that was just me being dumb. I'll own that mistake. Oh, that's a hold. I'm used to that just being a click because of the way that it functions. I guess it makes sense that could be a hold, I guess, but usually you don't go to that platform, so I was not ready to hold there. I threw. I didn't have a sound cue to go off of on that. I let go of that button, you idiot, and I am sad about it. Alright. Sound ins. Oh no. You can see the dropped input. Alright, I need to probably clean the controller for this game. And if you're wondering why I'm not using a keyboard for it, my keyboard has an absurd amount of input delay for a rhythm game. So it's unfortunate. Just got a message from Twitch telling me that ad revenue split is being increased to 55%. Which I assume means up from 50%, as normally it is. Oh, thank God that counted. I'm still too early. So, all good, but thanks, Twitch, for giving me an extra 0.02 cents. Oh, it's the actual song. Oh, it's a hold and a slow. I'm sad. The catch for the ads are worse now. Thank God. I love it. Thanks, Twitch. Oh, that's a checkpoint, thank God. I inputted the correct command, and the game said no. Oh, I did a 3-tap. I thought it was... my brain went burr. Oh, that's... God, I haven't played this game in a little bit. I'm confused every time. I swear this game is dropping my inputs, and that's why I'm bad at it. Oh, it's another checkpoint. Okay. This controller problem is too much of a problem. Just gonna quit out. That needs to be fixed. I don't know what it is about my controller, because it doesn't drop inputs in a lot of things. This is the only game it does. So, whoops. Also, Swiss just purchased A Dance of Fire and Ice today and played it for the first time today, and I'm not gonna say it's my fault. And that's it. And that's how we'll go. Alright. Now, we're back to square one. Because I'm not playing that game with this controller, if this controller is going to be sad about it. Back to just chatting. I have Golf Gang. I don't think I want to go for speedruns in Golf Gang yet, but I have the game. I'm very excited to play it with friends. I've just been waiting for the moment to do so. I've got Inscription as well. I've got Inscription has a very cute, you know, little mod. I'm actually very excited to try and play Casey's mod again, but I think now is not the time for it. Oh, fuck. I just don't think I play video games that much anymore. Oops. I forgot that I just stopped playing video games. In reality, I mostly play video games when I have friends to play them with. And most of those friends have been IRLs recently because we've been doing a lot of stuff. I've been playing 7 Days to Die on my with how many people? 4 others? It's a group of 5 of us. And we've all been playing some 7 Days to Die. We're on like day 25 or something. We've actually gotten pretty damn far into the game, and it feels like we haven't, but we've been having fun. Oh, I forgot about Tricky Towers. Oh, that game is funny. I gotta get Snack and Julian to play Tricky Towers with me again. That's not 7. Yeah, it's not. What of it? Fuck you. That's what I thought. Coward. You're supposed to bonk in 7 days. I didn't. We succeeded. We survive. We stay living. We're simply built different. You lost? No, I don't think so. I think you're wrong and you should feel wrong. You know, maybe I play this. This would actually be kind of fun. This is one of my favorite games that I'm about to play next. And I haven't played it in a long time, and I was like, you know what? This sounds like a fun game to play in a little bit. Give me a little bit to just get it ready. This. Okay. This. Move. Alright. Is my controller gonna work for it? Hold on. Oh, hold on. I have to... change the control settings. There we go. Wow, it's actually really good to have a system where you can really properly look at the controllers connected and reconnect them in whatever way you see fit. Xbox, take fucking notes, because your software for PC sucks, and it doesn't do that. And it requires me to restart my computer every time I want to play Minecraft Dungeons. All good, except for the fact that it's not all good. I know that I can technically do multiplayer stuff and go into public rooms and farm. But I kind of just want to farm, like, other stuff. Get S ranks, maybe. I've been doing a little bit of them. Also, all of these I have awful things. I think I remember, where is it? Where's it? Hype. Yeah, Hype. I got an S rank on this song because I just decided I'm going to choose a random song and I'm just going to try it over and over again until I get an S rank. I'm just going to practice it forever. And then I did. I know we have, where is it? Don't we have a new Lost Chapter? Here we go, yeah. We have these. I would love to S rank one of these on, like, hardcore. How about this? Let's do this. I've S ranked it before. It's not a boss fight. Hardcore. Let's just perfect some stuff, you know? Alright, where does it start? I actually don't know. Gotcha. This is not bad. I say now. Oh, yeah, there we go. I haven't played this in a little bit, and I'm actually forgetting that I have to think when I play it. Oh, fuck. Alright. All good. Also, the music is just a little too quiet for the video game about music. So, let's just, do that. There we go. That's good. Oh, wait, that hits? Okay, I did not know that was a hitbox. That's my bad. I did not know that was a hitbox, and I'm sad about it. Like, looking at it now, of course it's a hitbox, but, like, there I was like, yeah, I'm safe here. I just gotta keep thinking about where they're actually gonna come from. I just keep not. Frango dump! Alright. Sad. That's it. I sad. That is all. I think I have it, though. At least this first section. I think I have this first section on lock now. I didn't say anything about having this first section on lock, because why would I say something so stupid like that? Why would I be that just... Why would I be that garbage? I would never. I wasn't ready for that. I focused on the pretty colors of the thing in the middle, and I was like, oh right, there are projectiles I have to dodge on the outside. That's alright, this time, for sure. I actually don't even know what the expert mode change here is for the hardcore thing. Is there just more projectiles? Alright. I wasn't even there. So I disagree strongly on that one. Alright, I'm just gonna focus a little bit harder for this section. Let's go up. Yep. You go through the middle, down to this area. Alright, being able to cross over this is nice. So I can choose which side I want to be on. I just have to choose the right side most of the time. Like this. Never mind, it happened on both. I wasn't ready for that. Okay, I have to be below on that, I guess? Yeah, being below here is fine. Okay. Got it. I wasn't... I was like, this is the first part of the song where I don't need to think that much, and I just completely spaced off and didn't think about the fact that, yeah, I need to dodge things. I'm really bad at focusing on games like this. I think that's probably why I'm really bad at doing things like this hitless. I just, like, keep being like, yeah, you know, this is a part where I don't need to worry too much. I think I just need to focus on being on the side where the big ball is. It just seems overall like a better choice, because it seems like everything comes from the other side. Yeah, now it goes up, so now I go here. Being on the right side is actually not a good idea, because right side is usually where most projectiles come from. Oh boy. Yep, there we go. That being said, that was way more consistent about this. Oh, okay, I forgot that happens there. Okay, be top right at the end of that. Or top left at the end of that. Either top left or bottom right, but top left is easier to reach from there. It's also probably not a good idea for me to start S-ranking a Lost Chapter thing immediately, considering these are the things I have the least experience with, and are the newest, and probably some of the hardest. But, you know, let's do it. What's the fun in not, you know? I need to go top. Right. I need to go right instead of, or I need to go left instead of right when I exited that dodge. Alright, I dropped an input. I dropped an input, and that's my first excuse. That's my first and last excuse for dropping an input in this game. Considering this game has been really consistent. It might just be my controller. But at the same time, considering it's not happening that much in this game, it happened once. Once is more than enough to probably be through games. Okay. That time, I was just, not thinking. I simply do not think, and that was my bad. I need to think more about that instead of following the big circle, because the big circle is a very easy thing for me to just autopilot to, but I keep not doing that. Or I keep like putting too much attention on it. Yeah, that's way better. Goes here. It'll be there then. Ah, my god. I put my hand off my controller for a little bit thinking that I was safe. Alright, this goes both places I remember eventually, so I have to be in between like the very top and the very not top. There we go. Yep. Oh my god. That's not fun! Ah! Okay. I can do that part. I can definitely do that section. I just was basically sight reading that. I got it. I got it. I got it. I'm surprised I did not get hit there. I did not know the invuln was going to last that long. I'm glad it did. I'll say biome. I think I'll probably be more confident in bottom. No! Alright. That one's toxic. I got hit by the decorations. That's toxic. Start bottom, I'll go top, and then I'll reset default to bottom there. Because they're different when they're doing only either top or bottom, or both top and bottom. Alright, that was just... I got caught. I got caught by the thing that I don't think will ever hit me, and then it did. I look like a fool now. Oh, I'm in a bad spot. I just realized that I was defaulting to the wrong spot that I shouldn't have been in. Okay. It's fine. I jump top right. There we go. Default bottom, and I swap. Top now. Bottom now. Oh, I need to... There's a better angle to do that at time, right? Yeah. It's hard to deal with when I'm moving there. I think I have to just stay at top and stop trying to default to bottom then. It's too risky for me to do that. It's just gonna be inconsistent if I do. An inconsistency? You know what they say about inconsistency? Don't do that. And quote it. And quote me on it. True, don't do that. I did the wrong autopilot. I am not even to the final section of this entire thing. I'm doing great, you know? Overall, I'm sure that this will go great. That was early. That was early, and that was the riskiest early thing I've done in my life.
You're a born survivor. Born survivor.
I don't know how my info will let me. Oh! I need to not use dash to get through those. That part is way harder than it looks. I remember I saw it the first time and I was like, yeah, that'll be easy. And look at me now. Completely just having to like luck out with wherever my invulnerability is. The amount of projectiles in these are just too much for me to handle. Because, like, I can't slip through any of them. I need to be using a dodge to get through. And if I do try to slip through them, it's too inconsistent. I do have this part basically down to a consistent science. I did that late. I was late on that. Woof. Never do that. I go bottom instead of being dumb and waiting for them to basically be there on top of me. Okay. Dang it. Okay. Where is safe? Simply where? I don't understand. There's too much pink. I wasn't looking. We're good, though. My hitbox is just too small. Now it's time for just some simple practice. On this section that I understand how to do completely and would never mess up, ever. How could I mess this section up again after so long? You know? I would never. I would simply never. Ooh, I forget that that thing exists. Okay. I go here.
You're a born survivor. Born survivor.
No. I'm trying to think about. I'm trying to think about what my path is there, and I just genuinely don't know what it is. There are too many sections that I have to dodge over in my head that I just don't have anything for it. Oh, okay, forgot about that part. Don't worry about it. We're fine. Wasn't even worried about it for a little bit. I wouldn't be worried. I'm the least worried. Ever. I'm gonna try to stay bottom, just entirely. Let's try that. I feel more confident on the bottom. Yeah, that's way better. Okay, that's just not funny. Now that's just not a funny one. Now that's just toxic. Game's toxic. But we're in last section, so I can do this now. Feeling a lot more confident in that section, just staying on the bottom as well. Bottom gang every day. Almost forgot about that. This time for sure. No, I'm that's the one problem with this bottom thing, is that I need to get like a dash when that hitbox goes out. And I just was late on it. And it's way better for me to be early than late on this one, but I'm just not. That's not good. I almost just got hit from that for being too early. I know I just said too early isn't as bad, but there it was, and there I was almost too early. No, I swung out too far to the left. I was trying to swing out to the left and swing back into the right. I'm gonna try and get fancy on this section. The section that we've already completed and we've already come through to understand we can do consistently with the same strategy. And my brain says, but what if we switched it up a little bit? That's just my life in a nutshell. I cannot be content doing the same thing even if it works. I want to do a different thing and see if it works. It is the worst thing ever. For things like this specifically, where I specifically want to learn how to do one good thing right consistently. I did it too early. No, I was trying to time it that I could jump over that and also dash at the time that the other hurt box would come out, and I was I guess the first time was a fluke, but also I think it'll probably still be better. Overall, it's still a better end goal to be at the bottom there, and consistently at the bottom. I guess I could also just, like, completely hold bottom. There's problems with that in its own right, but I don't think I need to worry about it early on it. I'll scout it out next time I do this. Because, like, obviously here, there's something there, but I'm pretty sure this goes away. Yeah. So I could just hold this bottom, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with the same thing, but I'll watch. Nope. I mistimed it. Hold on, let me just scout it. Alright, well, never mind. I'll just take 3 damage. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. Alright, game. Don't. Just don't. For at least that first part where I constantly need to be, like, avoiding that main bit, I can probably do that, but I'll try to stay off of it immediately because I don't know when it gets covered. We'll stay back down here. Down to this corner is probably the best plot too, I think. Because I think it goes to the right first. Yeah, this one goes to the right first here. Yeah, and that doesn't hit. And now I can stay mostly up here. Okay. There we go. Okay. Start catching. You're all exploding. Yep. Oh, that's not fun. What the? That is not a fun attack. All right, that's not fun. Ooh, that's a lot of projectile spread. Okay, wasn't bad, but that part is just not gonna be a great thing to map out. That being said, I do kind of have this on lock. I did say that about the second section before, and then I immediately proceeded to struggle on it for multiple runs because I didn't know what I was doing, but I think this time I have it, because I was doing really well there, and I felt pretty in control of what I was doing. Down here was safe, and I can consistently do that for quite a bit, or at least for the part that's worrying, which is this part. As long as I get that, and now I just have to focus on. That hitbox was not on screen at the time. I'm just gonna say it. I disagree, and I will be suing you for defamation. And that's all I'm gonna say about it. I know I said I was going to only complain about a dropped input once, but I'm just going to say it. I pressed A. I pressed A, and I think this game's lying. That was early, and that's risky as hell, and I never should do that ever again. And risking it like that is garbage, and I did it literally again the next time that there was an opportunity to do it. Okay. There we go. Okay. Take it slowly. Don't be an idiot. 2 things that I am very bad at. This corner. This wonderful, lovely corner.
You're a born survivor. Born survivor.
Yep. Got it. Okay. Just don't stay immediately in the middle there. Ooh, those almost actually caught me. Absolutely. Okay. These are going really fast. These are going really fast, and I don't like it. Yeah, being on the bottom is bad. I got trapped on the bottom because I didn't see any other spot that would be remotely safer. And there's obviously constant things on the bottom that are just there so that you can't sit there. I didn't see that bad, though. That was close. I understood a lot more about what I was supposed to do there. But, once again, I am sight reading that spot, so, you know, if I take damage, whatever. That happens. I'm close. I'm close. A little safety corner.
You're a born survivor. Born survivor. Natural predator. Born survivor.
I was risky as hell for no reason, and I shouldn't have done it.
Born survivor.
No, you close in? That was it! That was it! What? There was no warning that they were going to close in. Ugh. That was it. That's it. Okay. I have it. I have it. The middle is way safer than I thought it was. It just... when sight reading, I didn't see it. That middle is safe for a while. It's just that there's a lot of attacks that go through it eventually. But same thing with the bottom. It's just that the middle is a little bit more telegraphed. Especially if I'm, like, dead center middle. Maybe it was just beginner's luck, but that felt like very doable. Right bottom. I was like, I feel like I'm supposed to be doing something here. Let's just think about it for a little bit longer. Maybe oh, I forgot to stay in the corner. Alright, my autopilot is Little Garbo. We'll be fine. Gotta stay a little bit to the left here. Just until that goes away, because that part hitting me was the saddest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I was early. I did the thing that I keep talking about I do, where I go early. I didn't participate, but the dash is like, it activates so quickly, and I never worry. I'm constantly thinking like, oh, I need to buffer dash, essentially, and do it early, so that it comes out at the time that I want it to come out. When in reality, it's instantaneous. More. Gotta focus on it. I can do a little bit of autopilot. It's okay. Nope, I cannot do a little bit of autopilot. I completely just... I'm dumb. I'm like not even in the right spot that I normally am. I'm completely off the rails. What am I doing? This is a constant thing that happens with me when it comes to even like, especially when it comes to scripts. I don't do really good with scripts because I can't say something in the same fashion twice in a row. Like, every time I say it in the way that seems natural, which is always different. It changes, like, every single time. It's really bad. So if I ever have to do a very specific line of dialogue, I am not thriving. Fun little fact about me. That's why a lot of the time when I'm making videos like, the one for the anniversary, I'm either on, like, a loose script, or I'm not on a script. Like then, I was not on a script, as you can probably tell by how kind of all out of sorts it was. Alright, this time I'm staying bottom. Because they go into each other. That's it! Let's go! That's rank, baby! Woo! That feels good. Sheesh, I'm cracked. Stand on the right side of the screen? Absolutely, because not a lot of the attacks came from the right side all the time. Dash over a lot of pink, you kinda have to. 72 points, that's like 0.2% of a new song. Because this game requires a lot of them. Wow. Wee whoa, wumbo. Alright. Guess I could try something else. I don't want to try a boss fight, even though Spider Dance sounds very fun to try in S rank. I'm trying to think about songs from this that I remember being fun. These are all bosses. I know a lot of these. What's the one I'm thinking of? Is it Spectra? No. There's a song that I'm thinking... Cascade. Is it this one? Yeah. Let's do Cascade. This song is just pretty. I was trying to think about songs that I remember from this game, and I remember this one because it's very pretty. Yeah, it's got this entire style, and it's good. It's very, very good. It's also got, like, 15 checkpoints. What the hell? I mean, I assume because first section is not supposed to be hard. This is just, like, the build-up to the song. That being said, there is a lot of stuff going on. This feels like the hardcore version of a song. Oh, right, you do this. Don't stay in the center for this song. That's correct. Also, those balls are not in the original version. Those are hardcore only, baby. They're not fun because they're very fast. Don't you dare consistently do that. Let me out. Let me out. Jesus. H Christ. That's some Malarko. Oh, those are... Why do these feel so fast? Were they... There's no way they were this fast when I first did this. I know I first did this like 30 seconds ago, but this feels way faster than it just remembered. Alright, I guess my brain is just not committing anything to memory. It's too focused on sight reading. Then again, I've technically, like, actually done this song before. There's just so many small projectiles this time, right? Like, the problem with Born Survivor, which we were doing before, was there were so many, like, the projectiles were so big, and it was so hard to slip through them. This one, you just have to slip through so many things. I just have to, like, I think I just have to completely focus on my character. And just, like, small movements, adjust to make sure that I'm not, like, in the way of anything, play reactionary. The only thing I need to do is just not place myself in the middle of the screen, because that's where everything happens. And I know that that changes, but for now, if I'm getting through this first section, that's what I need to do. Little flash every time that the balls get released is just not doing good for my brain. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Oh, these are going fast. No, these are going fast. Those are going fast. Right, ribcage. I remember ribcage as a attack. Just because I've done this, like, this level quite a few times because it's just pretty and the music is nice. Also, we are not getting any warning for those things. What the heck? What the? I got no warning. Woo! Yep, alright, yep, that didn't hit my hurt box at all, you know? That's true. I absolutely didn't get my hurt box touched at all whatsoever in that spot. Okay. Last section. Just gotta be ready for whatever, which is this. No, 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 no. I am actually just stuck in the corner because I have no clue where else to go. Just slow, small movements. Slow, small movements. Slow, small movements. Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Let's go. Woo! That didn't take long at all. Okay. That level seems way more scary than it actually is, I'm sure. That being said, it did feel like it was much more scary. Dash no more than 10 times. That's good! I didn't dash that much. Nice. I mean, there was no reason to dash. It would have just, like, put me way out of position from where I'm used to being. This level sounds good. Maybe I just... Hold on. I have a new idea. I'm gonna just... Oh, hold on. Wait. I'm gonna start doing... Actually, remove this one because we already have an S rank on this. I'm just gonna start doing normals, and I'm gonna try to start S ranking as many things as possible. Oh, wait, I pressed hardcore. I pressed hardcore. I pressed hardcore. Help. Help. I just want to start... I want to start, like, flushing out all of the S ranks. There we go. I think I remember the reason I stopped, though, is because this level's S rank was really difficult for no reason in particular. But I have completely changed, so this should be pretty fine. I will be a much better gamer, I think. Plus, I just did some hardcores. How bad could this one be compared to the hardcores? Plus, it's an early level. Shouldn't be that bad. Oh. Oh, it's this level. I recall now. I bet all of those send out projectiles on hardcore, and I'm not looking forward to it. Oh, hey, now they're presenting out projectiles. That's crazy. That's crazy, isn't it? That's so crazy that they would do that to me. All right, this is gonna be a effing write-off. Can't wait. I just don't have space to do anything. It's just I'm in this middle little spot. Appreciate it, game. Just gonna start dashing through it. No reason to risk anything. I'm able to dash through it. I have nothing else to dash through. There's no other danger here, except for misinputs. That was sad. Not even anywhere close to the end of this song, too. It's so long. Why is it so long? This song definitely feels like it's very easy to beat for the traditional method, but it's very hard to S rank. Oh, these, yeah. At least it tells me where they're going. Yeah, this one's not fun. Okay, I don't need to dash too much unless they're actively being awful. This one's awful. That one was awful, but I was, yeah, not out of position anyways. That's awful! Okay. 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 I can do that. I can do that. I just need to do it consistently, and that's the problem. Grr, 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 grr. I'll do this. This is the thing that stopped. I'm pretty sure, like, I was on the train of S ranking all of the songs. And this is the one that stopped me, because I was just like, this is not fun, and I hate it here, and I'm gonna go and play, probably, what did I play at the time? I don't know when I started doing these S ranks, and I think I'm just gonna play any video game that isn't this. All good, except for the fact that I hate it here. So it's actually not all good. This part of it is not as bad as I thought it would be. However, the next part is as bad as I thought it would be, and it's the majority of the level. It makes you default to the middle, though, which is something that not all the levels do, which is nice. Alright, now it's time for the bads. I just need to be out of the way of those. Dodging through them is just not a fun time because of how they move. It's rather quick. God, I defaulted high. I panicked. I thought I was at the end and I panicked. I just started trying to set myself okay and play as safe as possible. Or not as safe as possible. I tried to just play... I played for the short game when I needed to play for the long game. That last one, I'm sad. I think I need to default to the left side on that part. When I'm getting to the end of there, there's no reason for me to be on the right like that. Besides, being on the left is just, like, naturally safer in this game. It is designed that way. Just get to sit in the middle for a little bit. Here we go. Alright, I'm gonna stop defaulting just generally to the middle, and I'm gonna start being a little bit left side. Like, specifically, precisely a little left side. That's not helpful. In general, I think it's just going to be better for me, though. That being said, everything is going left right now, and that's not fun. There we go. Okay. Oh, I can just slide through the middle here. It's fine. That being said, I don't like this. That being said, I actually hate it here. That being said, I actually hate it here. I am, like, not looking at anything specific on this screen. I am literally, like, generally looking at the game state. And, like, my eyes are glazing over right now. It's not fun. There's still more to this level. Okay, last section. Oh, wait, this is a repeat. Is this a repeat? Don't you dare throw something else in the middle of the final section while I am currently following a similar autopilot to how I did at the beginning of the level. Don't you dare. You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't do it. You're not hardcore. You're a simple level. This is a tutorial level, essentially. This is like first level. All right, thank you. Whew. That's an S rank. We did it. We did with, like, it's not even that long ago. It was probably like 2 years. It was probably like just barely before I started streaming. Skip, please. Skip. I'm hitting A. Please skip. There we go. Which one is next? Sevcon? Is this just a stylized level? I don't think this one is going to be too bad. I don't remember this one. But a lot of the early levels I don't remember being all too bad. That one is just, like, special. This one has, like, no checkpoints. Which is good for my purposes, specifically. Oh, you pull in all the circles, right, you grow. This is like it acts like a mini-boss, because it's like there's one central thing that kind of exists throughout the entire fight. It functions like feeling like a mini-boss. Okay. Alright, now the real fight begins. Oh no. Alright, well, corners are out of the way. Why am I having to rotate with you? I don't like it here. Why are you drunk? Please let me out. I actually had to cross over. I simply don't understand how you would do that without crossing over. I don't think this is an S rank without dashing kind of mission. That's all I can say. Alright, I'm staying as far away from that thing as I can. That just looks like it'll hit me no matter what I do. Okay, it's gone. What is actually going on? Okay, 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 okay. I don't remember any of this. I have to go through this entire opening section every time. This is gonna be great. Where was I supposed to stand there? Like, simply where? These are beginner levels. What is this like on a hardcore? What a nightmare. There were a couple of times during that entire section that I felt like I was going to get hit and didn't, which worries me because I don't think that I can get there consistently. Which worries me because I want to test out how to not get hit there consistently. So I'm excited. This part doesn't seem that bad because I know that I just kind of follow along, and then whenever it seems to be crushing down like this, I just pass through it. This isn't bad. It's gonna do it again here. Go up. This part is a little annoying just because it always feels inconsistent. It goes left first, which makes me happy. I'm gonna stay down because it goes up. I need to anticipate the movement way better. That's my problem. Like, I should have gone down there. Okay. That one's mean. That one's mean. On a list of the hits, that one is mean. It came up from the bottom. That one felt spited. I'm gonna try to be on the left side. I'm just gonna try to be on the left side for that one. Maybe there's a better spot for me to stand. Right side just sucks all the time. I think I told myself anyways, by the time that other part was ending, I should be on the left bottom instead of the top right like I tried to be. Around the rosy. Bottom is better here, bottom right is better here for this first part. Because I can avoid this, it goes that way, it's gonna go top right, and I can go underneath it here. Okay, I'm gonna try to default to only being on the left side here, even if it comes through. Yeah, because, like, there we go. This is a better spot. It came up from the bottom! It came up from the bottom again. Even there. I don't trust myself to be in the middle of them. I think I have to. But they move so fast. I can't move out of the way of them without dodging. I'm not late, you are? I'm late. Sorry, Crow. Welcome. At least I get to vibe with this music. This is some good music. I didn't like Termination Shock as much, but this I do like. I do enjoy this music a lot. Oh, I was actually on the wrong spot there. I actually almost could have gotten hit if I wasn't paying attention. I think I said to myself bottom right was best. I don't know if bottom left will work, but I'm gonna try bottom right still. Absolutely bottom right. It goes bottom left. And now it's gonna go, it goes bottom right, then up to top left, so I can stay bottom left here the entire time if I need to. Alright, let's stay in the middle. Ooh, we did it, we did it. Please don't do that attack again. What did I say? Okay, it's slow, it's slow, it's slow. Okay, just don't dumb. And I'm fine. Just don't space off. Go right side, go right side. Okay. Woo! S rank! Another one under the belt. Oh wait, I've done this song. Oh wait, hold on. I've done Cascade already. This is easy. I did this on hardcore. This is not gonna be a problem. Just don't get hit. Yeah, true. It doesn't have the other fastballs. Jesus. It's just so much easier to function without having to worry about how fast those things move. Yeah, the sideways ones still come through. Although they're late, they used to be there a lot earlier, I think. They were in the first section at least. There's still some balls there. Oh, ribcage, ribcage. Yes, I know. I knew it. It's the ribcage attack. No! I forget every time about that one in specifics. That attack doesn't have a proper, like, telegraph for it. That one you just kind of have to vibe. It's just like a little bit lower than middle is what I need to be at. Like right around here is probably the best spot. It's always weird when I look at, like, the way that this stuff acts, because it feels like this stuff acts at, like, a different frame rate. And then when you actually have the main explosions in the main part of the song, they move so much faster, and they feel like they're at a completely different frame rate, as if it just changed, like, that. Like, okay, well, I didn't mean to emphasize me getting hit. I was too busy focusing on whatever I was talking about, which I've already forgotten. I had some fun moments. That friend that I was talking about, how I had been visiting, and like we had been going and getting food and everything. We had a conversation about how he was likely ADHD, and same here, to be honest. And we were discussing like a lot of our experiences that are very similar. And at some point, my food got called. I go over, and I realized that I forgot what we had been talking about, but I remember that it was very interesting and very important to me. And when I come back, the first thing he says to me was, what were we talking about? It's exactly what I was about to come back and state. I was like, I don't remember what we were talking about. Do you remember? But he forgot as well instantly. And we both just looked at each other and just started laughing. Because of course we would. Of course we would not just... That is simply our lives now. Really thought that I was gonna get hit for that. Right here? Yep. Excellent. Default's going down because there was some stuff there. I first tried this last time on hardcore. I ain't scared. I'm a little scared. I would like to not restart from the beginning again. Nothing really hits this corner, so I'm actually fine. Right side please, right side please, right side please, right side please, right side please. Can't wait till Revenge gets added to Just Shapes and Beats. I think they talked about a level editor. I don't think they ever implemented it. They used a level editor, but I think it's just too complex to be like a constant thing that everybody can use. Because it's, you know, it's one of the things that they use as devs rather than everybody should be able to use to do their own things. That's cool. This is gonna be fun. At least it's not like Lycanthropy. I'm worried about trying to S rank Lycanthropy. I didn't realize the triangle moved. Alright, this is a building phase. It's the Angry Pyramid! No, I can't go down. Right, because you do that. Okay. I need to go closer, I think. No, that's not going to be a answer either. We'll figure it out when I get there. I'm like scared to do boss fights on hardcore difficulty, because boss fights have always been pretty difficult. Because they're balanced around having 6 life. It's kind of the whole point. That being said, I currently have 1 life, so it's a little tough out here for me. No, I misdodged. I dodged late, which usually doesn't happen. That's not a problem I have. All right, neat. Neat, cool, same. Don't have any problems with Just Shapes and Beats because I don't have the game. True! Alright, we're gonna try going close this time. Yeah, that was the best way. The projectiles don't come out fast enough to punish me for it. Oh, you're rotating. Oh, okay. Okay, buddy. Little bit of rotation out here. Right side was clean there. I didn't realize that they were all shifted. I would like to be on the left side over anything. Right, just know where you're going and then be not there. Understood. Oh, you doubled down? Okay. Oh, you tripled down. You some toxic gaming. We did it though. Okay. Wait, no we didn't. Wait, no we didn't. I just talked about roller coasters with my boss for an hour. That sounds like a successful meeting. I'm pretty sure that's how you get a raise, right? That's how you get a raise. Ugh. As somebody who's never had a job before, that's it. Oh, these are water levels! I forgot about water levels in this game. They suck, and I'm never gonna be able to perfect any of them. Yep. I'm so bad at water levels. That's gonna be great. Can't wait. That being said, I love this music, but also, why did it have to be water?
Because of the extreme amount of bass, listeners' discretion is advised.
Yeah, that goes way higher because of that. It's gonna do the same thing. It's gonna go really high. You just have to stay way high up. Two more sections still left. Don't have to worry about being high for now. Alright, hey look, I have to worry about being high now. Whoa, oh no, it's left! You have to be left side for that. I've done this before. I forgot. I remember mapping this level out. You just have to be on the left side there because left side happens first. But it doesn't, like, actually telegraph the left side happens first. God dang it. Okay. I don't even want to think about this level on hardcore. What do they add? Just more projectiles? I bet each of the triangles that falls down does like a circle of little balls. I would bet. It would just be so funny to them for them to do that, you know? Oh, I wasn't ready for that last one.
Because of the extreme amount of bass, listeners' discretion is advised.
Just the amount of the sheer lack of spaces to stay on this level is just a nightmare. Back to this. And I have to remember to stay middle and then go left anytime. Oh, there's actually just a space that I can stay there. It goes back! Oh my god. No! It's not okay. It's not okay. Can't believe you're playing Undertale. I love Undertale for the Nintendo Switch. It's not okay and I don't like it here. You fucking... God, I will simply cry about it. Oh my... Twitch is so good about telling me when people are streaming. It sent me an email after 3 hours. Oh, perfect. That's how people check for their streamers are live. Twitch is actually, like, genuinely bad at it. I don't understand. It's like one of Twitch's only things that they have to do. I'm gonna stay on the right side, because I keep failing when I'm on the left side. It's been twice in a row now that I've just lost in the first section. Triangle phase.
Because of the extreme amount of bass, listeners' discretion is advised.
That part is not fun. I simply believe in not that supremacy. Okay, we're back to dot phase. Back to drip phase, as I like to call it. Can't wait till I get to use that as a Destiny callout. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just gonna do this. Yep, that's way better. That being said, I would like to be higher up now. Oh. Stop overlapping attacks. I don't like it. I know I should be on the right side to get the end goal sooner, but I'm just gonna focus and be done with this. Alright, I'm on the right side now. Yay, okay. We got it! Good girl. You timed that with a raid and everything, too. Hi, Flop. We did it! S rank on the stupid level. I hate it here. No, let's not go. Let's not. That's enough. No, it is cheat codes. I do want to do this, actually. Alright, we'll give it a chance. We're giving cheat codes a chance. This song was my ringtone, by the way, so I just had a visceral reaction to hearing that song play again. We'll give it one try. One single try to S rank. If not, we end stream. Yeah, I just didn't want to continue going for too long because I need to eat, and also, I have some IRL stuff to do. Gotta make sure I don't do anything silly and forget that I live life outside of being a VTuber. Alright. We did our best. Look at how many S ranks we got. We started, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Because I had Art of War S ranked, so we're 5 in now. I think that's like 10 in a row. I am not looking forward to Lycanthropy, as well as a lot of just the later levels in general. But we're doing good. Oh, I party leveled up. Oh, that's cute. Love that. Alright. I'm surprised I never did that, ever. Oh. I got a notification, I don't know who. Wait. Oh, the notification just ran through again for the raid. Okay. Got it. Don't worry about it. It's just my overlay being weird. I will be live tomorrow, maybe. You're ending, but I got Wendy's. Yeah, we are not the same. You're right. But I might be going live tomorrow. I'm almost certainly going live tomorrow. It depends on what happens today. I might be doing something tomorrow, but I probably will be live then. And I will also probably be live on Friday, maybe a little bit. I won't actually be live myself. I'll probably be on John Ross's stream, who's doing a charity stream. Go check him out. I'll be there playing Phasmophobia for a little bit. But then, Saturday and Sunday, I have, some really fun stuff that I'm going to be doing for the celebration for the anniversary, because it's 2 years. Happy 2 years. I will be doing some stuff then. There'll be some more times, announced when we get closer, because I need to just make sure I'm talking to people, and I've got a video coming out then. So, if you come by the stream, when it starts, you'll see that, or you'll be able to see that video when it goes live on Monday. So I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!